It is a beautiful day out. Well, I see my wife's yoga class, but I don't see this yet. Okay, let's take a look. There we go. We already have 4 people. Hello. Let's see. All right, I don't want that. Okay. Nice. Oh, hello, Kathy. And hello, Michelle. It's nice to see all of you guys. Hey, I got to move this way because I don't like when anything shows here. So let's see if we can do that. All right, that should be a little bit better, hopefully. I'm wearing my special Yamith shirt here. And hello, Chuck and Lisa. Hi, guys. Okay. There's 6. This is a world record that we have 6 people. Let's see if that worked. I can see that I'm turning it now, so it's a world record. I guess, it's important for us to get going. All right. Welcome. Welcome to our Loving Kindness in Strength. This week is all about strength, power, strength and power and discipline. And there's so many kind of different ways to approach this word gevura. I've been talking with my family about the difference between gevura and netzach. Netzach is also kind of a power characteristic, but it's different. Netzach is kind of your desire to succeed, while gevura is the power that's inside of you. And it's our strength. It's our inner strength, our inner power. And it's also that which curbs the kind of out of control aspect of our being as well. So some people think of gevura as discipline. And when it's loving kindness in gevura, chesed shebegvura, then we're talking about the idea that in our inner power, we must have an essence of love and kindness. That from kindness and from love, our power has more power. This is the way, perhaps, there's a couple ways that we can think about this. And in most of the stuff that I looked at to read, they talk about how it's okay to rebuke somebody if it's coming from a place of love. And so when we think about it in terms of power, we want to think about, and this is the way my daughter put it. She said, when you're powerful, real power isn't putting your power on other people. Real power is allowing your power to give to fill the other person with their power. And I thought that was a really beautiful way to think about this. So that you don't have to go around pushing your power, proving your power, proving your strength, proving your might. That true gvura, coming from love, is I love and therefore my power works to help somebody else achieve their power. It's not a selfish act, it's a selfless act. And when we think about the energy and power between human beings, is there a stronger pull than love? That if we use our power in a loving way, from a place of love, then that power is used to give it to others, as opposed to just taking it on for ourselves. And I think that's a wonderful way to think about what it means to have love and kindness in gvura, to have kindness and love in our might, in our power, in our energy. That if it comes from love, then it's not destructive, it's constructive. If it comes from our ego, it can easily be destructive. If it comes because we need to prove our power and show how powerful we are and how mighty we are and all of that, then that's destructive. I used to think about this idea a lot. When someone is in a position of power, you don't need to throw that power around. There's a lot of people that like to lead through fear, that they're so powerful that everyone needs to kind of bow to them and kind of do what they want, as opposed to, I'm in a position of power, I exist in that position. People are going to kind of have to listen to you. It's like your boss. You have to listen to your boss. Your boss doesn't need to push his or her power around. They exist in a position of power. They are the boss. So it's kind of like, what do you do with your bossness? Do you shed it around in love, or do you shred it around towards people? Why would you, if you're in a position of power, need to prove that you're in power? You already are. So why not bring love into that power, bring love into that strength, bring love into the might that you have, merely because you're in that position of power, to spread that positive energy and flow to others so that they're empowered. I love it. And I'm so glad that I studied that with her before. Another interesting approach to this, and then we'll get to our quiet time, has to do with the idea of disciplining. That many times people think of gvura as discipline. Not only discipline within ourselves, and to kind of loving kindness and discipline together is like, I actually talked about this last week, finding some kind of discipline for your love. But this is going the other direction, right? It's loving kindness within the discipline. And there's a wonderful line, I believe it is from the Meaningful Life app. I can't look at these because they're on the phone, and the phone's being used to record this. But it's the idea that judging others isn't right. But judging, disciplining others, kind of, knowing something about them and then just judging them for it and yelling at someone for it, that's really not the right way to be. But if you love somebody and you come at a human being through love and through kindness, certainly you want to help that person that you love and that you want to bring this love and kindness to. You want that person to be the best of them. And sometimes that takes saying, hey, you're not doing what you know you could do. Or you're not reaching your potential. I know you can do better than that. We were talking about it in terms of if you want to play an instrument, you have to practice the instrument. And if you're not practicing, someone who loves you, that does have power over you, could say, hey, you know what? You really need to be practicing. I noticed you're not, right? And so that's something is like, I love you. I want you to be better. I know that practicing will make you better. Therefore, because I have loving kindness in my gvura, I can come to you and say, hey, I'd like you to, think about this. As opposed to, get practicing. You got to go practice. You're lazy, and you're this, and you're that. It's more like, I want you to be the best you can be. Practicing will get you there. I love you. So think about that, what you need to do to be the best of you. So, in all of these ideas that we've got human power. Sometimes we have power over other people. Sometimes people give us that power, sometimes we take that power. But how we deliver it, if we can deliver it with love and kindness, then that power only helps others be better. It only puts out an energy into the world that people can grab onto and help make their lives better. Loving kindness in strength means I'm putting my positive energy into the world in a strong way so that others can live better lives. And I can live a better life because of that strength and the love that's in it. Okay, let's take that love and that strength and put ourselves into a place of stillness. Whoops, sorry about that. And quiet. All right. Just take a second before we begin just to center myself a little bit. You can do the same. Once we hear that bell, we'll start going. We're just going to breathe regular, not push it, not trying to solve any issues, not trying to solve anything. Just being, breathing, being in the ultimate now, and allowing things to be as they are for now. In 20 minutes, we can go on our merry way, watch the basketball tournament. Let's just bring ourselves to a place of quiet, serenity, stillness, peace, right here, right now. What's going on in your body? What's going on in your breath? Also, what's going on in your mind? Then later we'll ask for health and safety. Here we go. We're just noticing how our body feels. With each breath coming into your body and leaving, what's it leave behind? Is there pain, tension, stress, any creaking? Just a little reminder that when our mind wanders, as it will do, just notice what you're thinking about, where your mind is taking you. That's where you are right now. That's where you are today. So notice it. And then just bring yourself back in loving kindness to your breath. I only know that this could be happening because it's happened to me 4 or 5 or 6 times already today. Just keep on bringing it back. The practice is that muscle to bring our minds back to just concentrating on our breath. So just feel the breath going in and feel the breath going out. Is your heartbeat attached to that breath anywhere? Feel how you stay alive without doing anything. In the last 4 or 5 minutes that we have remaining, we ask for feelings. First one we ask for is health. May I feel healthy? For a good example, today is the 2 weeks after I received my second vaccination, so I should be as healthy as I can be right now. But do I feel healthy? Do I feel that health? That's a different question. So we ask, may I feel health? May I feel safe? May I feel safe? May I feel healthy? I guess it falls under the safety rubric as well. Do I feel safe to go out without a mask? No. But I do feel safe in my home with my family. And just asking for it every week helps get me there. May I feel safe? May I feel health? May I feel health and safety? And just keep asking yourself for those two things, bolstering those feelings inside of us. May I feel healthy? May I feel safe? May I feel healthy? May I feel safe? May I feel safe and healthy? Just keep asking yourself that, either quietly or whispering or even in a full voice. Nobody can hear you. May I feel safe? May I feel healthy? If you'd like to invite someone to be with you, just for a moment or two, and offer that to someone you care about, someone you know. May you feel safe. May you feel health. May you feel health. May you feel safe. Just say that for several breaths. And then we just bring it back to ourselves just a little bit. May I feel safe. May I feel health. May I feel health and safety. May I feel health. May I feel safe. And for our final moments together, let's just go back into our breath and back into our heartbeat and back into our stillness for just a moment. Feel the air coming into your stomach or your lungs. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to find stillness and peace. I hope that you were able to discover your loving kindness in your strength or discipline or might. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow.